That's considerable elevation. We're at Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Chicago Bears and the Denver Broncos. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And off we go from Denver. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Running for the marker on second. He's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Third motioning left. Williams from the gun.
Bro, this nigga is really ass, yo. What?
Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the
football. What they got to do
This
anything?
group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them.
Enlighten me.
Shooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Third down. Here's Williams. Look at that.
That's a bad pass.
Left side. It's in or no. They dropped another one.
Yeah, that was a hit. I don't know why that was horrible. Huh?
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way.
I ain't gonna lie, because that was horrible. That was definitely my fault. But we're gonna get the 66-yard field goal. Thank you. We're gonna take the 66-yard field goal, Petty. I appreciate everything that you did for me.
So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
And Justin Tucker did it back in 2021. It really was an incredible moment, in part because it also won the game as time ran out. Maybe not the same moment for this kick, but it's no less impressive seeing someone kick from 66 to tie the NFL record.
Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Good idea. Yeah.
They run it. Here's R.J.
Good
Harvey.
shit.
Well, maybe the rest of the game's going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next.
God damn.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They get 27 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and
Out of the gun, it's Nix.
Bears 48-yard line.
Top by Pat Bryant. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route to Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. On first and 10, here's Nix. Running right side by Kincaid.
We got Kincaid and everything.
And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is first and goal. They'll run here. It's
Damn.
That right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
This is one of those plays that I wish
Nah,
we
his
had
head,
the
his head, that's a concussion
I
right
can
there.
assure you, that offensive line in their own way.
Motherfucking back
Still
of his
not
head. Thank
running
you,
back,
baby.
sorry. We did not give you any
Motherfucking
chance.
head, the back of the
Up to the 8
motherfucker.
here. It's second and goal.
Oh, that's my bad. I was gonna go back out and take the garbage out. That's why.
There's another for it. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. A gain of 4 on the run, partner. They're going to be looking at third and goal from the 5.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
This opening drive has reached the 5. Can they find 6 now on third and goal? Nix from the gun. Jump off top.
Oh my!
Denver touchdown. The Broncos pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating.
Don't worry about it.
Plays in a small amount of time on
Cooking
the
off.
touchdown.
I ain't sure.
Hey, we feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves it can stop it.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he got all in that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. They'll bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Working from the gun, Williams. In the coverage, and that's intercepted.
Like, no. Like, do you see what I'm talking about, bro?
Well, Brock, they could have gone wrong to set up third and short, or they could
Like, bro, the nigga got all his space to the behind him, to the right of him. You overthrow it?
And this is why I play in this position. You've got to have a short
Like,
memory.
Taylor
You
Williams
must
is fucking
push it.
ass,
Make the
bro.
decision to be aggressive. I always fall
He
on
was
that
really
side of the
ass.
coin. But when you throw a pick in that situation, such a manageable second down, well, you got to learn from it, move on, and certainly flush it away.
And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Nix now on first and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much.
It's
It's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Next quick out wide, complete.
Oh my God.
He's got space ahead.
Yeah.
Down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
From the red zone, on first. Oh, drive, forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. The Clemson rookie has it. Touchdown, Chicago.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception, already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
Like, what you mean to shut up? You gotta stop play about that. Huh?
On comes Joshua Carty to try
What?
the extra point.
Who bought it? Alright, we better talk to your man about that then. She offered it. I ain't even asked for this.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears push
Good
their
shit, Bo
lead
Nick.
to 3.
Say good shit, Bo Nick. Need that, cuz. God
Well,
damn.
Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Fielded at the 7.
Ooh, I wanted him dead.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Back to the air, Nix after the pick. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Second down, give to Harvey. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Set to the ground by Kyler Gordon.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 3rd down, here's Nix.
God damn, fella.
And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, looks like the 30. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Short pass brought in.
Like,
A lot of space ahead.
bro, what is my boy doing out there, yeah? Like, that side is getting beat the fuck
And that is the
up.
end of our 1st quarter. Scoreboard shows 10-7. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Run left side,
bitch.
Harvey. Cuts back toward the middle, and he's bottled up quickly after just a yard. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Nix. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That was definitely petty.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion.
100%.
They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Third and long for him here. That's caught for the first. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Captain. Go. Olay.
Nix with it on first. Able to get it to Franklin. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for Broncos first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. On the handoff, here's Harvey. Oh, man, nothing from him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much more exciting.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Nix looking to throw. Oh, finds his back. Harvey. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. But that's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards. So taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
To the air on 3rd and long. Into the end zone, but someone's able
We
to
should have picked that shit, cuz.
So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
The kick by Lutz is good. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Running it now out of the gun. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Williams off the play fake. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot.
Nigga, Taylor's ass, man.
It's incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards efforts have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Downfield. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
And the Bears first down. A 28-yard gain. And the Bears
out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. His foray up the middle, that's about 3. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
That one's complete, right side. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. A pickup of 17. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Working inside the red zone. Has it at the 7. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Now here's Williams. Things are dead even.
Good defense, you bitch ass nigga.
More from Mile High in just a moment.
I wasn't throwing that fucking pass, nigga.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal. They give it to him up the middle. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. 3rd and goal. It's Williams. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal.
Yo, Caleb Williams is really ass, yo. He's ass without a fucking trade, yo. Yeah, he's a bad safety, bro. That's 2 picks in his hands he dropped. He's a bad safety.
Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they've taken back the lead.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Things going well so far. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear. Hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. It's Nix out of the pistol. That's into the hands of Franklin. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. The Bears decide to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Nix.
What the? You know what? I owe you that. Madden owed you that. Madden owed you that. I ain't even mad about it.
Just can't finish the play.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10. Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Bears bringing out an extra DB here. 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Completed over the middle. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. They can touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for 2nd and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. It's Harvey straight ahead.
Hey, cuz, these motherfuckers on bullshit, cuz.
The Broncos take the lead just before halftime. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. They send a man in motion. Williams on 1st down. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
This line's so ass.
Wide receiver there.
Damn.
And we'll see what they do.
I don't got time to do shit.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
He's back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tough.
This nigga Caleb Williams really ass, bro. I can't do nothing with him, bro. Like, he don't throw no, like, he nigga got a fucking 98 throw under pressure and don't throw nothing under pressure.
It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released.
He's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. He's going to have about 2. It's 2nd down now.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Nix from the gun. Cut out left. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
He's got it. Complete to Bryant. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing here, Nix. Hits him on the out route. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Giving this to Harvey. Pop on the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
3rd down here. Need 8 on the play. Air it out on 3rd. Completed to his running back. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
They give up the middle to Harvey. Shoots another one. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
What a great sign to start the 2nd half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
They fake the handoff. Now Nix. And he will score.
Yo, get the fuck out of here, cuz.
Throw the lead coming out at halftime.
Yo, cuz he was there. This nigga did the wrong animation. I had it. He did the wrong animation. What the fuck?
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stop with the tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
Set to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff.
Yo, the blocking is, yo, this O-line is so fucking trash, yo. I can't get sick. That was a perfect run right there, man.
really known for their tackling, but this guy, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
On play action, here's Williams. This is Loveland working the right side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be first down Bears. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And there's a catch for Luther Burden. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be first down Chicago. All set to go now from the 35.
First down, Chicago.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he pushes this.
Yeah, because they on bullshit, guys. They on bullshit, guys.
And it'll be first down Bears.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll come up on first and 10. To the air yet again, Williams. Couldn't find a completion on first down. Looking for his wide receiver there. So second down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Third down, here's Williams. That's Cox, this is Loveland. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears start the second half with some needed points.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With your route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Williams has his guys set. Looking to tack on two to that touchdown.
The Bears will line up for the two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. On the move, hit it right. And they get the two-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now. Critical two-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A three-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. There's the fake. Here's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Mullins around him. He's got space. And they're going to have first and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. And give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
They'll try and punch it in. Give him 4 yards, and that moves them that much closer. 2nd and goal now from the 2.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Hits it again. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Give him 2 yards on the run, and that leaves them just inches short for 3rd down.
3rd and goal.
Going power on the big tight end. And he's in for the touchdown. The Broncos make it a 9-point advantage. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Broncos make it a 10-point ball game. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Williams to throw on 1st. And the first play of the series is going to be...
Because that whole play is... Yo.
Brings up 2nd down.
This quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
2nd and 10 now. Williams chased out to his right.
Cuz this nigga ass.
That's an incomplete pass.
Cuz
This defense,
this nigga is ass, bro. Bro, he had no real bro. Yeah. I can't do it, bro. I can't do it, man.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has his man caught by Odunze. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago. Here's Williams again. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and it'll be 1st down Bears. Working from the gun, Williams. Finds him over the middle. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30. Moving quickly, trying to get set. First down throw by Williams. Has it at the 7. And the stop is made as they get themselves into first and goal. They get 22 out of that play. And that gives them first and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the third quarter. We'll see them tackle second and goal after the break. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. So the incompletion on first. Here is second and goal. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
Okay, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Yo, this line, because having an ass line on top of an ass quarterback is very horrible, bro. This nigga is 97 overall, bro.
Everyone gets set for third and goal. Third and long for him here. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to have it.
I'm about to get out of here because I ain't about to be beat, man. This shit is in the way. Like, bro, yeah, all that. Mo, I'm free-forming it, by the way. I'm free-forming it behind him. Why are you throwing it in front of him with two fucking defenders, bro?
Opportunity looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half.
Like, bro, this nigga, and the sad part is, it's like once he finally gets any trait, he's gonna be a fucking animal, just like I did with Drake May, bro. Once he gets any trait, it's gonna be over. But it's like, yo, Mo, I had this nigga in training since season 1. Damn, I can't get a single breakout? I can't get a superstar? Damn.
Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Like, yo, we talking about 18 games. Oh, man, it's over. He out there. Get him, Jalen. Get him, Jalen. Ah, get him, Jalen. Get him, Jalen. Ah, big RJ Harvey in the way. He's fast as fuck. I hope he just got injured too. Let's go. He got injured. Fuck that nigga. Tired of these niggas, man. Yeah, whatever. Got him.
First and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
It leads to second and 10.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. Nix from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain.
There's no question, Kate, when big plays down the seam or with big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it's good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. They'll throw 3rd and long. Throwing the out route complete. He's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First and 10. It's Harvey. He's got it in the red zone.
You a bitch, guys.
The Broncos can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead.
10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
One after tries, goodbye lots. And the Broncos take a 3-possession lead.
38, Bears 21.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Option give here. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. Offense in the hurry up here. Williams from the gun. Connecting on the slant. And they had somebody there for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets him across midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now Williams. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Connects on the crosser. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Off the play fake, Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears get it back to within 2 possessions. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears cut the lead down to 10.
38. Bears 28. Joshua Party to kick off.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. He fields it from the 8. Finds some space, he's past the 30. I don't know if they're gonna get to him. He took it all the way. Oh, baby, what a return. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. A give now from the gun. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. Offense up to the line fast. Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now. Here's Williams. Forced out to his right.
This nigga ass, man.
They're facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. He's got it to his running back. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Bears trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. All set to go now from the 35. Williams on 1st down. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Pat Surtain has it. And the Broncos get it back after making their 3rd first down.
I ain't got time for that. This nigga ass. GG, cuz. This nigga had Pat Surtain. You know how hard it is to burn Pat Surtain, bro? The nigga 95 speed, you underthrow it? For what? This nigga he just blew my vibe, man. This nigga is so ass, bro. The fact that I had this nigga in training, this is his 3rd year in training. I'm blaming the coordinator because he talking about this dumb ass plan. Fuck the coordinator. Trash ass coordinator. The fact that like